Welcome to the channel, welcome to We Plus 3, and welcome to a rainy day in Florence. We're trying to stay dry, so we just popped open an umbrella. It wasn't supposed to rain for another 2 hours, so kind of veer off, start the vlog, somewhat of a little wet kind of a day, but we're not gonna let the rain stop us. We're gonna persist with the plan like we always do, let the day begin, and I hope we don't get soaked. As we're walking to the restaurant, everyone spawns in, and everyone becomes an umbrella salesman. There's umbrellas everywhere being sold, and you gotta be careful because they'll try to put them in your hand. So they'll kind of be like, hey, how are you? And then you put your hand out, they might hand you an umbrella. You don't have to accept it. You can be like, dude, I'm not buying this umbrella. So we did opt to buy an umbrella. I don't think we've ever bought an umbrella while traveling, but it was like €4 or €5, wasn't much. Molly was in a dress, and she's like, I need to get an umbrella. Or buying what they're selling, right? The rain is not too bad, so can't really complain. All right, boom, we are back at the Shake Cafe. I'm excited because their coffee was absolutely delicious. So round two of another cup of good coffee. Ooh, you guys ready to try some good stuff? We just had their coffee yesterday, but I'm excited to try their food today. So,
Did you get another coffee?
I did. I told them, give me the biggest. I'm gonna see if you like it first. You know, I didn't make it to you last time. It never made it to you. So.
What?
I know. I downed it. It was delicious. I know. But I did give you my last coffee yesterday. So I'm excited to try the food at this place. It's a really awesome vibe in here. So they're gonna make all the bowls there. They've got the coffee machine over there. So of course, now that we made it inside, the rain has stopped. So.
But hey, we got an umbrella.
I know. I just talked to the viewers about it. I'm like, hey, you know.
Out of all the months that we've lived in Europe where it's been rainy in the rain season, this is the first time we got an umbrella.
Yeah, but that's okay. €5. I think it's like what, 5? 4 or 5 euros.
€5.
Okay, €5. So, you know what? And look, you're absolutely dry.
She wants a pink one, so if it goes next place.
You saw a pink one?
Yeah, I'm back there.
Okay, we're on the hunt for a pink umbrella. So if you see one, let me know, okay?
There's rainbow one. Let me know.
Okay. It's crazy because we have some really good quality ones that we left at home. Convenience and trying to bring them.
Having a rain jacket would be best, which Lily's and Jaren's jackets are not rain jackets.
No, these are sponges. These are like remember we went to Versailles? She was wringing her jackets out. For like 2 days it was full of
These are
water.
not rain jackets. They have
SpongeBob,
rain
basically, yes. You have rain jackets, and we found a nice rain jacket. Like, I would rather have a rain jacket than an umbrella. But then again, when I'm vlogging, I can hold the camera and the umbrella. So,
Just one more umbrella.
yep, one more umbrella. The vlogs must continue. So, they said they're going to be calling our food out soon. Okay, do you want to try it out?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Let me order another one.
No, I'll share with you.
You're going to share with me? Okay. All right, the bowls just came out. They look absolutely amazing. All right, buddy, there you go. Lunch was absolutely delicious. The coffee was top-notch. Salads were even better. Hey, the vlog!
Brazil.
Brazil?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Where are you from?
Texas.
Texas.
As I was saying, lunch was good. I'll be there tomorrow for another coffee. The coffee hits. It's your fault. You're the one who introduced me to that place.
You're welcome.
Yes, and it's local, so that always is sure I'm not taken out by a bird. They didn't have burgers, just salads, and the family is not a fan of salads. I ate the salad. I thought it was pretty good. Well, it's not raining, so only 4. When it's raining, 5, right? Never fails. Every time you buy an umbrella, it just becomes beautiful.
Well, it's not raining now.
It's part of it, though, so I'll take it. If we have to buy an umbrella for it to be clear, I will buy an umbrella every single day. I am okay with that. And when it rains, we'll take all the umbrellas and then we'll go flip them and sell them for €10. That's what we'll do. Oh, look at this thing. Look, you can book your little tour in that. You think we could all fit in that?
Yeah.
Lily could drive us around. That'd be fun. Maybe for your birthday coming up. You'll be 16. That's so cool looking though. Meep, meep. On we go. Hopefully the place we're headed to is open. Without further ado, let's do a little music video here. We're at the Duomo. That's what I say, Duomo. So last night, Molly and I went on a little date night, did some shopping, did some things, off camera. And so we made it to the front of the church last night. And all of a sudden, there was a lot of people just standing there. I don't know if we got any vertical footage. If we did, we'll put it right here. But there was a sea of people. And when I say a sea of people, there was barely room to lift your arms up last night.
We were like, what is everybody doing?
What are they staring at? What's going on?
So what we did,
It was wild.
we joined the group of people.
We did.
We joined them. We stood in line and we were just like, why are we standing here? We said that out loud and the people behind us were like, we don't know either. We just got in line. We just got in the crowd.
We were just being crowd followers. We weren't. We were just having fun, like joking. And all of a sudden, you hear music coming through. It was a parade, and they did this whole thing, and they came in front of the church, and then they started lighting candles inside.
They lit a fire outside, and then they had a huge candle, and then they took the candle, put it on the huge fire, and then took that to the inside and started lighting it, and then lit up the inside of the cathedral. So we don't know what happened.
We have no idea. And then, after all that, standing there watching for an hour, they shut the doors.
Yeah,
They just-
I'm done.
And that was it. But now we're getting to see it in the beautiful daylight. Video and pictures just do not do justice how amazing this place looks. So the backside looks like they're doing some renovations right now. So we're gonna head to the front and we're gonna show you what the front looks like. Let's keep the music going and let's keep the video rolling. Looks a little different, doesn't it?
People are out this way now,
Yeah.
not here.
You can actually like stand here. This is where it all went down last night. The burning of something here and the doors are open. It was definitely a cool experience. Like we didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into because we came around this corner last night and we literally stood basically right there where Molly's standing. We just kind of got stuck with all the people and at least we can say we did it. That's kind of cool. So you can actually see how large this church actually is. So you come around, we were just at the front and now you go to the left side and you can see the back side's under construction right now. It almost looks like they're cleaning it. I don't know what they're doing behind the actual little tarps here, but if you go to the back side, it looks like they have been power washing it and cleaning it. So you can see like different things that were kind of running down the back side of it. Let's hope this rain holds off. If not, we've got an umbrella as we speak. Molly has popped the umbrella open. Do we need to open up a gelato place here? I'm just curious.
I mean, you haven't seen enough of it?
Woo! This line right here, let me just show you real quick. The gelato game in Florence is no joke. Like, it doesn't look like it's that long, but that's about, I would say, 30 to 40 people waiting in line for some gelato. I say we open up a gelato shop and we call it Texalato, right? We do like Texas-sized scoops of gelato. Comment down below, what do you think? Do you like the idea? I think it would be a hit on TikTok, I'm just saying. I don't know if I filmed these little Fiat cars yet, but I think they're electric and they look so awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're electric. There's not much to them, but I think it's just, I believe it's only a 2-seater, so it's still kind of cool though. I think you would make like a really cool golf cart. Like you lived in a neighborhood and you need a golf cart, I would opt for one of those versus like your traditional golf cart. I think that would be really cool. We're gonna make our way, I believe, to a museum because, on a rainy day, the inside we must play type of thing. I'm down for a cool museum. Look, here's another one of those little cars. We can get a closer look at it. Let's see, I think it is a 2-seater. These are awesome. Molly, we could put this inside the motorhome and travel with it. Lily, it's giving like first car vibes. I could see you driving this. It's a little Fiat. I'm gonna look into it. This is like really cool. Like a little matte finish. You definitely need one of those if you live here so you can pop around the roads. This is the line to get into the museum. I'm not really sure if it was like a prior booking thing or...
Do either or.
Oh, you can?
Yes. So we would just need to go. They said that it was like a 10-minute wait. Like, so
Okay.
this line's like 10 minutes. It's just people are going out and checking bags and
Just
security.
takes a little bit. They should do a line with no bags versus bags. That would be really cool. All right, let's figure out which one we need to get into.
The blue line.
The blue line. Okay, let's do the blue line. We'll figure out where that's at. We'll all huddle underneath the umbrella. I like that idea. So we started actually way at the very, very back. We're currently waiting in the line at the museum. I think it's gonna work out. We have moved to, I think, we're at the very beginning, Molly, of the blue line now? Like the first quadrant? We're in quadrant 1. Who said you need a reservation today? Let's keep on waiting. Molly, you have a timer on? What are we at so far?
39 minutes.
39 minutes. Okay, 39 minutes. We're gonna keep on waiting, and luckily we're underneath this little awning, little thing right there. It's nice, right?
Yeah.
least we're staying dry. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
We got to see David. We're here to see David. I mean, shout out to them though. They do have a method figured out. So basically, as you guys can tell, they have all the, I guess, the times that you're supposed to be here in line. And you got green point, red point, and you know, I guess if you were gonna buy your tickets online, you would go to the spot you're actually supposed to be waiting at. So what they did is they let everybody go that had the reservation already, and then they're moving everybody to the different quadrants. I'm gonna call it quadrant because that's basically what it is. Sprinkles are coming down, but that's okay. It's fine because I can see the entrance to the museum. Very excited. We are moving along, and I think we are heading into the museum. So it looks like we can film, just no flash photography. So that is, that's awesome. I'm excited. All right, David, we're coming for you, buddy. Here we go, into the museum. We have made it inside. Are you guys excited? We're gonna see David. We've come so far to see David. The tickets have gone through. We are in. Cannot tell you how excited I am to be in this museum today. I didn't think we were gonna make it inside.
It's 46 minutes.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
No.
It's like a Disney ride line.
What? An hour in here now?
We have an hour?
Yeah.
I think we can knock this out in an hour. All right, let's begin the B-roll sesh. All this way to see David, and David is here. Beautiful piece.
And just, it's one block of marble.
It's amazing.
Because the one we saw in London was separate pieces. And
Correct.
the one that we saw outside of the Santa Croc, that one is one piece, but it's smaller. And so this one's the largest. You just think about how massive this block of marble was that he was sculpting. I'm sure that he was going to be able to like hold on to the weight of the top of it. So like the legs didn't crumble. So of course like the bottoms are going to be bigger. Just for the fact that it's one piece is insane. And like making sure that nothing broke off.
I think it is just so incredible to be able to be here in Florence amongst all of these people to take in the beauty of all of this art. It's cool to be able to see the one and the famous piece. So we're gonna keep the tour going at the museum. Hope you guys are having an absolute awesome day. I know we are. We are happy to be inside where it's not pouring down rain. So we're gonna make our way into the room with all of the beautiful, beautiful statues. So we actually just got a little information that this room right here was all of the rough drafts before they became actual statues. And I think that is amazing. I mean, you would think that by looking at these, you would think that, okay, well, it should be good to go, right? No, rough drafts. Kind of like when you want to practice on some paperwork or you want to practice on a project, you do a rough draft.
Yeah.
This was their trials before they became a big statue. We're talking days on days of practice, and then you have to make a real one. Whew. That's like building like 10 cars just to make sure you get one good one. I mean, obviously a lot more work and a lot more chiseling. Looks like we're making our way on the other side of the museum. This is the Musical Instrument Museum. Oh, that's a beautiful violin, buddy. What do you think?
And strings.
That is so cool. Different kind of strings back in the day, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if they had metal, but I mean, just look at that. These are beautiful pieces over here. What do you think this is? Okay, this is really cool. Almost looks like a game at first, but it's not. It's an instrument. Medici, huh?
The Medici family.
Medici family, yeah. We've heard that name quite a bit since we've been here. This is probably like the first, basically a piano back in the day. I mean, it's got the keys like a piano. That's where that's where the strings. Yep, that's exactly what it was for. I wonder what it used to sound like back in the day. I bet it'd be cool to hear music from an old piece like this. Yeah, look at the different versions of different pianos right here. This is absolutely so cool. You could read all day right here. 17th century, 1600.
This is a musician at the court of the Queen of France, Maria de Medici, wife of Henry IV.
And these pieces right here, the art pieces alone are just gorgeous. hidden right there in the glass. Some more paintings up here at the very top. Look at this piece right here.
It's pretty.
This one takes the cake for sure. This one is very, very pretty. Actually, if you move a little bit to the right, you can see there's like a shimmer to it. Ooh, mahogany maple. I knew that was some mahogany in here. Beautiful wood. There's a little bit of the information right there. You can really see the colors from the side of it right there, kind of glistening. Yeah, little pearl vibes.
It says beach, ebony, and ivory.
Look at us. Huh.
No our stuff.
We were on it. We were just kind of glancing it.
I found the one string. Find the one string.
You found the one string. I could play the one string. I think I could figure it out. Now that's a guitar I can get behind. Through the entire museum. Not very big, but it's mighty. I do like that. So we were not in here that long. I think it's more of like everybody really comes to see David. You know, there's more to see than David. It's not as big as obviously the Louvre, so you can get through it in about 30 minutes or so, but hey, when we first got in here, there was literally no room to even stand, and now we can just put our arms out and see all the pieces. You like literally do twirls in here now.
Well, I guess when they shove everybody in, everybody goes to the very first spot, but then it's like, now everybody's at the very end, so we go to the very beginning.
The street looks a little bit different now that the museum is closed. Once we were standing in a bunch of lines, and now a street full of nothingness. So, except for people are selling like little art pieces. At first I was like, how do they sell these without allowing them to not get damaged? Maybe they find like a little dry spot to sell them. So, hey, respect the hustle, right? On to the next adventure. The museum was cool. We got to see David. I mean, I think we've seen all three. I want to say we've seen 3 Davids. There might be more Davids.
There might be more David.
How many Davids do you think there are? Being abroad and seeing any David is pretty cool though. Oh, buddy, let's go. Actually, my Aunt Mary Ann gave the kids these bracelets. This place actually has the location where you can get the charms. So let's go in and let's see what we can find. That's really cool. So shout out to Aunt Mary Ann if you're watching. We're gonna get the kids their first charms for the bracelet that you got them. Oh, this is cool. You guys could go to different locations and pick the pieces out. That'd be awesome. The lights are kind of flickering and going on, but at least we can see the different pieces. That's cool. All right, we are heading into what I believe is a central market little area that has a bunch of different restaurants. So I saw some things online and I'm excited to see what this place offers. A lot of people have come out with food, gelato, all kinds of stuff. So I believe we are this way. This is very cool. Oh my goodness, I think we found Food Mecca.
We did.
Oh, it's giving Camden vibes in London a little bit, right?
Yep.
I'm excited. So this place has been highly recommended on the GPS. I mean, there's tons of reviews, so we're excited to put an order in. It's gonna be a little loud in here, but I'm gonna take you around on a little tour. And I'm not sure how many food options are actually here. To the eye, there's gotta be minimum 50 different restaurants underneath this one roof. I don't think I have found an empty table. I was lucky enough to find a bar top to stand at to eat all the things that we just ordered. We spent about 100 euros just now, ordered a full array of just different things. So I'm gonna pan the camera around and just show you how crazy it is in here. I've seen this online before, but look, we got the fresh cheese, we got the pasta, we got the Parmesan. That's how you do it here in Italy, man. That's the way to do it. It's quite a bit of places to choose from. I mean, we've got different types of foods. Look at these sandwiches. We have sandwiches. We've got vegan options. We've got soups. Famous sandwiches. Molly and I actually went on a little date, evening last night. We had sandwiches just like that. It was off camera, but we'll have to definitely go back, take the kids, and when you're in Italy, you just gotta have the sandwiches. I'm gonna go check on our food, see if it is ready yet. Wow, what do we have here? More options, more food. Definitely going down in here. Hopefully I'm not making you guys hungry by watching a little food vlog, little food sesh. Oh yeah, and you can't forget about all the sweet treats, right? You gotta have all the sweets after you eat a good meal. Shout out to her, she is literally going in. She's the only one working this entire restaurant, and she has served, I can't even tell you how many people while I've been waiting right here. All right, we are making our way out of this place. I feel like I just left the club, so we're gonna reconvene outside, get some final thoughts on this place. It is definitely popping, and it is a vibe of its own. So, oh, I see the exit. We are getting out of here. That was a really, really cool experience. That was cool, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Yonka for her top-notch service. That was good. The food was amazing.
Making it for everybody, like just pumping everything out by herself.
She was there for like 20-30 minutes by herself.
And then somebody showed up and like gave her some help. But
now you show up and she figured it out. Yeah, if I had any extra euros, I would have just gave her whatever. She was hustling and bustling.
And then right now we have a card.
Yep. Sorry, card or nothing. So all right, we have to face all the shops and get out of here and go see some beautifulness of the city. But it looks like they're tearing down all the shops in this little market. Pretty cool to see how they pop all of this up, bring all of their merchandise out here, and this is what they do to make a living. And I think it's a cool way of living, cool business. Think about how many tourists pass through here daily. You know, you get a nice leather bag from Italy. I respect the hustle. Very cool. Where did we end up? You know, you had to get through the sea of purses to see the beautiness.
14th century church.
Well, you know what? We just saw 1400s of purses. I can still smell the leather.
It's ingrained in my brain.
Oh my goodness. If you're looking for a purse and you don't find one right there, you just didn't need a purse, okay? I'm just saying. Let's go look at some beauty at night. I'm excited as we make our way back. We're gonna take a stroll through the city, take a little gander. These are amazing pieces though. Even way more beautiful than I would imagine coming on this side. I don't see a plaque here. I would tell you what this is. You know, anytime we see some stonework and some beauty, we're always gonna stop and at least take a little peek. All right guys, this is the
Statua di Giovanni del Bandeur.
It's exactly what it is, and it looks really, really nice at night. So Molly just told me this is a memorial. So beautiful building and a beautiful memorial. All right, and now we're standing looking at the
Fratelli Fiaschi SNC di Fiaschi Riccardo e Alessandro.
I was trying to figure out what the guy was with the thing, the beaming of the eyes. Do we know?
I think that's something new.
Is it something new?
It looks like it's not supposed to be there.
Gotcha. Because I did pop on the Google Maps and it just told me what it was in Italian.
I'm trying to see if I can figure out what that thing is, but it's not.
The Metal Man?
It's called the Metal Man.
Okay.
I said it was Superman with his eyes beaming.
It did look like Superman for just a second. Guys, you know we always try to bring you value to these videos on anything that we actually run into and that we find. I would be lying if we knew everything here. We would, you know, we'd be fibbing. At least you get to see the beauty when we see it. We made it back.
We did. Wasn't that far?
No, it was not that far. How many steps did we do yesterday?
21,000.
21,000 steps we did yesterday. Today we only did about what? What would you say?
8,000.
8 to 9,000, something like that?
10,000. Just kidding.
Not that far.
I'm like, this definitely says 10,000. Like 10,000.
10,000 steps. That's pretty impressive. So you know you're in Italy whenever you're doing over 10,000 steps. We're gonna leave the video right here. What an absolute fun day, and a rainy day turned into a good day. I like that.
It was only sprinkling a little bit. We got an umbrella.
We did get an umbrella.
I think with the umbrella, we won't complain anymore. It was just because we don't have rain jackets, and it's helpful to have at least one umbrella, which at the beginning we were contemplating about bringing an umbrella with us, and I was like, we'll just bring our jackets, they'll cover us, and then they weren't true rain jackets.
Yeah, they were.
So that was
walking around with sponges, so
our bad. But now we have one umbrella. Yeah. We can have it for the entire time we have any other rainy days, and
absolutely.
We don't have to worry about little Aussie
getting
messing
wet.
up.
Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna leave the video right here. You guys know the drill. We'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Bye.